1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 programming myths you have heard. So number 1 is programming is for geniuses. I know you never have heard about it, but you surely think about it when you start coding. However, in reality, programming is a skill that could be learned by practice, time, and dedication to it. So number 2 is that programmers are introverts. Completely false, because programming and coding requires a lot of collaboration and communication with another digital profession. So that's why a lot of programmers are extroverts, and many of them are even filming YouTube videos. The third one, in order to become a software engineer, you need a degree in computer science. Okay. Computer science degree is a little bit useful and helpful thing in your career, but if you're talking about in order to become a software engineer, you need this and this, it's completely false. Because a lot of even great programmers are self-taught or learned through coding bootcamps, maybe online courses. Number 4. So before you start coding, you should learn something as like math or any kind of skill before you write your first code. Completely false, because all of the things is that they are saying you to learn before you start writing your first code is a skill, as like a skill of programming. So it means that you can produce and upgrade your skills to become better at math, for example, or communication, as like a programming by your journey. So start writing your first code. So let's get into number 5. Well, honestly, it's quite a bit true, because a lot of programmers are really working all day alone in a dark rooms. Well, if you are working from home, that might be true for you, but a lot of our programmers are working in the companies, and in these fine companies you couldn't find a quiet and dark place to sit alone all day alone. So that's why you are working in collaboration with designers, project managers, and you are sitting in pretty much light room with large and huge windows. So number 6. Programmers are all male. Okay, I'm gonna be honest here, because 90% of my coworkers are personally male genders, and it doesn't really mean that other 10% are females. Well, the 7th one's near to be true. Programmers work 24/7, because there are so many exceptions. Around 50% of all programmers I know, they all work 24 hours, all because of the huge deadlines. But if you're responsible enough and you are anti-procrastinator, maybe it's not for you. And I know some exceptions which work regularly and have a great work and life balance. The 8th one. Programming equals coding or writing code. The reality is that when you're a junior programmer, you write more code than emailing, going to meetup, partying, and whatever basically. But by the time you basically start spending more time on debugging, testing, and listening to your project managers than you're writing code basically. The 8th one. Senior programmers never make mistakes. It's only junior and middles who make mistakes. Listen to my words very, very closely. Every freaking programmer makes mistakes. The Silicon Valley's key is to keep improving by making even more mistakes.
I already fired you! Why are you still here?
Okay, the 10th and last one. All these 9 points I made before are the main key points that you should avoid and don't listen to them. I'm sure that you have seen this kind of videos. You should learn this in 2023, 2022, 2021, or whatever. And advice I'm giving to you, don't listen to them. Firstly, these trends are not very much changing at all. Either it's JavaScript or Python. Secondly, when we are just getting started out, we're a local businessman. You should know the demand in your local city. For example, I live in Asia. And in Asia, web developers are more in demand than, for example, data scientists, AI, or mechanical engineers. That's why you should make first the research of your local area before you start learning something, and then only choose your pathway. I hope that during the video you answered a lot of your questions, and if you have even more questions, let me know in the comment section. Hope you enjoy watching this video, guys. See you in next episodes.